How does the Windows Registry Editor, Regedit, work? Imagine having a central control panel for your computer's settings that you can access anytime. That's what the Windows Registry Editor, or Regedit, essentially is. It's a built-in program that lets you see and change how Windows behaves. When you open Regedit, you're stepping into a structured database that holds all the configuration details for your operating system and the programs installed on it. Think of it like a giant digital filing cabinet filled with folders and files, but instead of paper, it's all stored electronically. Regedit shows this data into main parts. On the left, you see a tree structure of keys, which are like folders. These keys organize settings into categories. When you click on a key, it expands to show subkeys, which are like subfolders. On the right side, you see values linked to the selected key. These values are the actual data that tell Windows what to do, like how fast to start up or what icons to display. Values can be simple text, numbers, or even binary data that computers read in a specific way. You can navigate through the registry by clicking on keys and subkeys. If you want to change a setting, you can add new keys or values, delete old ones, or modify existing data. But remember, you need the right permissions. Regular users can usually only change settings in their own user profile, while administrators can access system-wide settings stored in keys like machine. Some sensitive keys are protected and cannot be changed, even by administrators, to keep the system secure. Regedit also lets you import and export registry data using reg files. These are plain text files that contain instructions for adding or changing registry entries. This makes it easy to back up your settings or apply the same configuration to multiple computers. However, making incorrect changes can cause problems, like system errors or even preventing Windows from starting properly. That's why it's best to use Regedit carefully and only when you understand what you're doing. In the Windows operating system, the registry acts as a central hub for all system and application settings. And like other systems like macOS or Linux, which store configurations in plain text files scattered across folders, Windows keeps everything in this single database. This approach makes managing settings more straightforward but also means that mistakes can have bigger impacts. That's why understanding how Regedit works is important for troubleshooting and customizing your Windows experience safely.